I love you and I miss you. Peace in paradise.
What's up with your family? It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel, my aunt. You are now tuned in to my aunt TV. You already know the routine as you come into the building. Go ahead and hit that like button. But most importantly, share this video because it's all about the message, right? If you're new to the channel, it's your first time stopping by rocking with your boy. Do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But do yourself a favor, hit that notification bell. Make sure it's on all. Got to make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever I drop something. How y'all doing today, family? I hope everybody weekend went well. Mine was a little rough. We had a little bit of a false alarm. We thought the baby was coming. So it was a rough weekend. But everything's getting back to normal. She should be having the baby soon, though. She's been walking around the house all grumpy, so. And my camera ain't gonna be on today. I didn't feel like setting up everything. As y'all can see, I've been very busy. I even forgot to turn on the goddamn StreamYard thing, so my bells and whistles is going. Shit is crazy. But before we get started, hold on, let me say what's up to the chat real quick, because I know I forgot to do that last time. I was a little upset with myself. I always got to get a chat shout out. Neekwood B, world's greatest moderator, world's greatest sister. How you doing? The dark side of Osun Yemi Media. Ooh, I just saw your notification for your live. I just clicked the notification on that. I want to see that. You talking about the Jen? Osun Yemi. Peace and welcome. Beautiful Bernice. Peace and welcome. Trip C's. Number one hitter. How you doing today, sis? Star Goddess. Peace and welcome. On everything I love. What's up? Just chilling. What's up? Yeah, I don't got my soundboard clicked in right now, so you ain't gonna hear the audience and all that other stuff. So before we get into today's topic, just want to let the viewers know that we will be moving on to a new topic after today. At this point, to keep talking about Young Pharaoh is like basically kicking a dead dog that you found on the side of the road. Like, there's no point. And I think we didn't got our point across. I think we got our point across. Now, if he does some old off the wall shit that we're talking about, I will spin the block. But I think it's about that time to move on to other topics. I don't want to build my channel just specifically talking about one person. I got more, I can talk about other things and other people and other issues. So I just want to let everybody know that, if you stop seeing all them Young Pharaoh videos back to back, that's why. So we ain't going to be doing that too much anymore. Yeah, right, just chilling. Lil Genie is definitely not the only sucker that could be roasted. That's facts. Plus, we got the Stinger back. Him and Hassan Campbell going at it. You can't forget about the Stinger. He back. Charleston White just pepper sprayed Soulja Boy. I mean, there's a whole lot of shit to talk about. A whole lot of shit to talk about. But if he does, get back to doing what he's doing, and he start teaching or copying and pasting again, I can't really say nothing about that. He get to scamming and doing all that wild shit that he was doing before. Then that's when we say something. And I was going through my hard drive, deleting a lot of stuff. I got a lot of deleted videos that I didn't even know I had. I'm telling you, if he fuck up, trust me, y'all. If he fuck up again, I'm spinning the block. I'm spinning the block. But we're gonna talk about other topics. So, Seth, what's up, good brother? So today we're gonna put this Aten University was the number one app. That whole he was the number one app April 30th, 2001. We're gonna put that to rest today. Because I don't know why I didn't think about doing this. Somebody actually put this in my comment. And it clicked. And I'm like, yo, why the fuck didn't I never do this shit? Why didn't I just you could have just fucking Googled it. We could have just fucking Googled it. And I'm like, what the fuck was you thinking, bro? Why how did you not? I'm still to this day trying to figure out how the fuck did I not catch that. But we're gonna put that to rest today. And we're gonna go back over that Golden Beauty interview because she said a lot of damning things. It seemed like Golden Beauty was trying to say her piece without doing too much damage to him. In some parts, you see it seemed like she kind of like held back on some of the things that she was saying because she didn't want it to damage him. I mean, as she should, you got to think about it. And she said it. Her kids are going to grow up and see this shit. You don't want to have your kids growing up seeing, the fights and stuff that, their parents are going through on the internet. You feel me? So I understand where she was coming from. So we're going to get into that a little bit. Yep, and little Fifi will fuck up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I can almost see this is the thing, just chilling. I can be like, yo, I'm done talking about this nigga. Yo, like we done made our point, and this nigga will spin the block and do some off the wall shit again. That'll make me turn around like, oh God. See, I can't escape this nigga. He just won't stop. He just won't fucking stop. He just won't fucking stop. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna fuck up. You said the camera loves me. I know. I don't got my background and everything set up right now. Plus, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't shaved either. I'm over here looking like Moses Malone over this motherfucker, looking like motherfucker Bill Russell. You ever see Bill Russell looking like Bill Russell over here, boy? All right, so let's get into this first video. Y'all remember this video. We're gonna get the exact date that he said that he was doing this shit. I mean, his app was the number one. We're gonna get to the bottom of the shit. I want to know the exact date so we can look this shit up because we done hearing this shit. I'm done hearing this shit. We're gonna put one last thing to rest before we move on to the stinger and a whole bunch of other goofy motherfuckers out there. Y'all remember this one when he was talking about fucking Aten University is the number one app and he's the leader and the king of the black community and all that other shit. We're gonna give him this. We're gonna give him this farewell song today. You know, before we get into this, we're going to do this before and after. We're going to give him his farewell song.
Cut my theme music. I just lost my widow's peak, for God's sake. I'll never forget you.
It's been a long day down my widow's peak, and I really, really miss my widow's peak.
What kind of monster kicks a widow's peak off someone's face? It's fucking bullshit. You mad or no? I'm fucking salty.
How dare you kick my husband's widow peak off? It was the only thing holding our relationship together.
But Boma, I sung you a song and everything.
It was horseshit.
Oh, you mad or no? Oh, my bae.
And that's what we basically done did. We didn't kick the widow's peak off this nigga forehead. We pretty much didn't kick the widow's peak off this nigga head. So there's really no point in kicking a dead dog down that you found on the side of the road. There's no point in to continue to kick this motherfucker. But we're gonna put this to bed one last time. Shaman, what's up?
I support Project Veritas, General Michael Flynn, and just a bunch of other people. And with that being said, Aten University was number 1 on the App Store, April 30th, 2021. And there's not only App Store, April 30th, Aten University was number 1 on the App Store, April 30th, 2021. And there's not only an app version, but a web version. 30th, Aten University was number 1 on the App Store, April 30th, 2021. And there's not only an app.
One more time.
I support Project Veritas.
I just realized he said he support Project Veritas. Did he say he exposed it? Don't quote me on that. But I could have sworn he was one of the people that said he exposed that. I could be wrong on that though. But I just realized he said that. But one more time, just so DD, peace and welcome. Just so everybody here today, one more time.
General Michael Flynn and just a bunch of other people. And with that being said, Aten University was number 1 on the App Store, April 30th, 2021. And there.
So, did everybody hear it? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard it. Put a 1 in the chat if you heard what the date was and what he said about Aten App Store being number 1. Did everybody get that? I want to make sure everybody on the same page. He said, as of April 30th, 2021, Aten University was number 1 in the app stores. So what we're going to do here is we're going to swing over to Google. And it says, this page here says, the top worldwide apps of April 2021. Let me make myself small here. Jenny, what's up, Jenny? So here we have the top worldwide, top apps worldwide. Not just the parking lot, the world, Craig. The world. The world he claimed that he saved. Top apps worldwide for April 2021 by downloads. Non-game. So this doesn't have no games included. So we go over to overall downloads. We swing over here to overall downloads. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't see Aten University up there on that list. This is the top 10. He didn't even know the top 10. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't. Press 1. Press 1. If you don't see Aten University. You don't see Aten University on any of these lists for the top 10. You got top 10 overall downloads, the App Store downloads, and Google Play downloads. And this is the top 10 for the whole month of April 2000. Look, let me highlight that. I can't highlight it. Can't highlight it, but you can see it right here. This is for the whole month of April. Oh, damn. All right. See you when you get back, Tripsies. But you don't see Aten University on any of these. All right, so let's look at some other lists. You know, because you can't just have one resource. You know, he can argue that, try to argue that, and be like, oh, that's just one list. One list. Hold on, let's find some more. Okay, here we found another list. Here we found another list. Most top 10 downloaded apps of April so far. So this was during the month of April. Well, let me see the date. It's got a date on here. March 2021. March 15th. So if you go to the number one app in April, it says TikTok. It says TikTok is the number one app. Okay. Let's go to number 2. Facebook, number 2. Instagram, number 3. WhatsApp, number 4. Telegram, number 5. MOJ, whatever the fuck that is, number 6. Zoom, number 7. Snapchat, number 8. Messenger, number 9. MX Talk Attack, number 10. So not only was you not on the motherfucking list as number 1, you weren't even in the fucking top 10. So that's fraud right there. You're telling people you have the number 1 app in the App Store. That's and to top that off, the skin that the app doesn't even work. The app don't even work. Sharita, peace and welcome. Imperial Empress, peace and welcome. The app don't even work. So that's an entire fraud or scam right there. You're telling people that you had the number 1 app in the world. Matter of fact, let's just look up the United States. Let's look up the United States. Let's look up the United States. TikTok. Number 1, TikTok. Same article. This is just the United States. So, bro, you wasn't even in the top 10 in the United States, my nigga. Number 1, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. What's it? This is all America. He's not on any of these goddamn lists. You don't see Aten University on any of these goddamn lists. So not only was you not a motherfucking, your app was number one. It wasn't number one worldwide. It wasn't number one world in the country. You wasn't even on top 10 on either list. So that's a scam itself. You're telling people, I got the number one app, the number one university, and you're telling people to go subscribe to the app, and the app don't fucking work, and it's taking people money. You can't unsubscribe. Even when you unsubscribe with it, it's still taking people money. And I got witnesses. I got people that came up here talking about how they can't unsubscribe, and they're getting charged double. Shit is crazy. That's a whole scam in itself. So not only did it that proved that this nigga is a compulsive liar, it proves that Aten University is a sham and a scam, and it proved that it was never number one. That's facts, Jenny. Facts. All right, so let's get into this Golden Beauty interview. Let's get into this Golden Beauty interview because she said a lot of shit. You know, it seemed like she was like tiptoeing. Like, and I understand why. Like, I really do. You know, at times I was, you know, a little aggressive and, you know, talking my shit. And you gotta realize this is people's lives. You know. But didn't he say Aten University was worth $1 billion? I've never seen an app that wasn't even top 10 worldwide. Nah, that was me. That was me rapping smooches. No, I just had shorter hair at the time. That song is old. Song like 8, 9 years old. But anyway, let's get into this Golden Beauty interview.
I'm ready. So it's really, I want to talk about mental illness, and I want to talk about really taking stock in when we see people crying out for help. You obviously, you know this man better than most, and when you started seeing some of the when things kind of started falling apart in your relationship, did you attribute any of that to a mental break, or did you attribute that to a mental break? Did you think it was drugs or mushrooms, marijuana? Because I know for a long time, he didn't do any substances. We just saw him, you know, drinking his gallons of water on his lives, and, you know, talking health and wellness and things like that. When did you first kind of start seeing things start to deteriorate?
Honestly, I want to say not so much when we were kind of breaking up. I know that he kind of took the breakup kind of hard, and that, you know, weighed down on him, but to where he like mentally started changing, like you could see the clear mental state of him start to deteriorate, I believe, is when the mushrooms happen. Like before, you get to see a man who's hurt pretty much, but after he took those mushrooms,
and that's the truth. That is the truth. Because at first it was just like, oh, this nigga just mad. You know, they broke up. And then it was like, what the fuck is going on? What am I watching?
Completely. He has completely different. So It was either those mushrooms or whatever else them girl. I don't know. I don't want to blame the girls or anything like that, but you can see.
How was that?
You don't want to blame the girls, but you was. See, yeah, I see what you're talking about, Imperial Goddess. But you was blaming Josh Netter. You the one who put the idea in Young Pharaoh's head that Josh Netter is the one who drugged it. Because you didn't like her because Pharaoh was ready to start messing with Josh Netter. She was the first one that he was starting to mess with. Now all of a sudden she don't want to say that the girls did it.
That for you watching him go through that? Like what did that
Good therapy.
what did that
What's up,
take
sis?
you through? Kind of how did you handle, like, what were you going through?
I honestly, to be honest with you, I literally, like, he would call me and, you know, same stuff that he was doing online, he would call me and I would, you know, I'm like, you know, calm down, you know, your mind is kind of working against you right now, blah, blah, blah. When we weren't arguing.
That is true.
And then I would get off the phone and I would literally cry because I was just like so scared at that time. I'm like, what is going on? Like I didn't even know how to deal with it. Like I was genuinely like, this was completely new for me. Like completely new. Like I never seen anything like this. Like it's difficult when you know a person that lived with a person for so long.
She probably was shell shocked. Imagine being with somebody being one way. But I mean, you kind of seen like if when she starts to tell this, you know, get comfortable into telling her story throughout this interview, you can see bits and pieces don't match up to what she's saying now, or you know, in bits and pieces you can tell that you saw this shit coming. Like he snapped in and out.
Long and then you could see them literally change into a completely different.
But she probably was shell shocked though. Like I ain't gonna lie, she probably was shell shocked like a motherfucker. Imagine nigga, you know, he being around somebody for 5 years straight talking about the black woman is God and the white man this and the white man that. You know, we motherfuckers looking outside the bubble with shell shock. Like what the fuck is going on? So imagine being inside, you know, their personal life, like up close like that. She probably was shell shocked like a motherfucker. Yup, young snapped, fat. Probably was shell shocked like a motherfucker.
That lived with the person for so long, and then you could see them literally change into a completely different person. And then when you're trying to speak to them and trying to tell them, like, hey, this is not you. Like, I don't know what they did to you, or I don't know what has been done to you, but it was difficult.
Hey, that could be the case.
About my kids,
you never know nowadays,
you know,
motherfuckers.
just things are just never gonna be the same anymore. And yeah, it was honestly really crazy and challenging to kind of watch him go through that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, that would be terrifying for me to watch someone, you know, even if they're together or not, if you know that there's still love there, just seeing them.
That's coming too, Star Goddess.
And it's like it's seeming to never end and never stop. Like, you know, to the point where you're.
That's what I was saying too. It's like it never stops. Like it never stops. Like you'll think that, all right, maybe he's gonna calm down now and get his shit back together, and then he'll do some worse shit than he did earlier. Like it just kept evolving.
In your own brand, you have lost the confidence of the people, and I'm sure that was hard for you to watch as well. No matter what you guys were going to do, just seeing him
fucking the whole time
by himself in front of the world.
Yeah, and I was out of the house, so it was even. It was like I was a viewer. Just
that's
like
what I'm saying, Sharita.
Like, I'm watching him online, getting my information online because nobody over there wants to tell me or communicate with me really what's truly going on, or they're lying if I ask them like, hey, did y'all give him something? Like the girl who gave him shrooms, like when I originally asked her.
See, this is what I'm saying. You literally just said you don't want to say the anybody gave him shrooms or the girls gave him shrooms. Now you're basically saying that a girl gave him shrooms. That's what fucked me up. I'm like, wait, you just said I'm not going to say they gave him anything, and then you say that I called them and they're lying, and I asked them if they gave him anything, and they lying, and the girl gave him shrooms. Like, what? Come on.
She said she didn't give him nothing. He wasn't doing anything or anything like that until, after I seen online what was actually going on and what the people in the house was kind of telling me. So it was just a lot. And I feel like that just triggered a mental illness that kind of runs in his family. And
that was a question.
Yeah.
Do you
Oh, so she said that shit run in the family. He did say that too. I think he said that too. Come on, family, get them like buttons up. Hit them likes up. 23 people in the building, only 15 likes. Come on, family, hit that like button. I want to hit that like button, y'all.
When you talk to him, when you guys would talk during those times,
she is shell shocked.
There were times when you would try to tell him your concerns, and how did he respond to that?
I did. But
she did. He responded paranoid than a motherfucker, thinking everybody tried Kelly. I don't know what the fuck was going through that nigga mind.
I feel like he doesn't want to admit it to himself. I remember back in the day we used to have conversations on like him being afraid that he may develop certain things but when he was going through everything he was going through, and I was kind of telling him and trying to explain to him like, hey, I've been researching this, and it seems like you're developing this schizophrenia or whatever the case may be, and he just tried to say it wasn't real, and like
that's why he said in that one video right before he did the wait a minute, right after he did the wait a minute, he was like, schizophrenia ain't real, so y'all need to go check on them white folks because they wasn't lying. I need to go to the mental hospital and check on the white folks because they wasn't lying. Jaded, what's up? Y'all remember that? And he was like, schizophrenia ain't real. That's why he said that shit. I said this shit before. I said, you can tell that when he goes live and talk about something, he just got off the phone with either Martina, Golden Beauty, or Camille. You can tell who just hurt his pride and ego because he'll go live and start talking about that person.
Developing this schizophrenia or whatever the case may be, to him like, hey, I've been researching this, and it seems like you're developing this schizophrenia or whatever the case may be. And
see, she hit him up and was like, yo, I've been doing my research, and yeah, she do got pretty hair, but like I said last time, Niqua, them titties is in a pair of bunny slippers under that table. Them Aten titties is under that table, stuffed in a pair of bunny slippers, cotton balls. But what the fuck I was gonna say? Yeah, she hit him up and was like, "Yo, I've been researching, and it seemed like you developing schizophrenia." What'd he do? He went live. Schizophrenia ain't real, and start holding up the bag of shrooms. It seemed like whenever he get on the phone with so when he start talking that I'm a billionaire and I'm worth this and I'm worth that, he's either trying to make Golden Beauty jealous or trying to make Martina jealous. Or Martina must have just said something to him about him, her not fucking with broke niggas. Then he started talking about I'm a billionaire. I'm worth $1 billion. Y'all ain't noticed that? When Martina called him, when Martina texted him or something like that, she said something that hurt his ego. Was like, I don't fuck with broke niggas. And then he started talking about I'm a billionaire. Fuck you out your mind, I'm a billionaire. But whenever Golden Beauty shut him down on the phone or something, or Camille shut him down on the phone, he goes live and be like, oh, my baby mom won't let me see the kids. And he bring up some old story that happened 11 years ago. Get to blaming them for everything that happened in the story. It's the same shit. Whenever he gets on the phone with somebody and it hurt his pride and ego, he runs straight to the internet like Like, I think that's the only people he really got to talk to. It sounds like it might be the only fucking people he got to talk to. And he needs reassurance. Whoever he was on the phone with fucked his pride and ego up so bad that he needs to come on YouTube and get some reassurance to who the fuck he really is. And get some reassurance. He needs to share this fantasy with his audience, and they need to relay that fantasy back to him to paste and mold his pride and ego back together.
And, you know, he just tried to say it wasn't real. And, you know, like I'm trying to get him locked up in Crazy's house and all that other stuff. So it's like, it was just a lot of emotions where I was just kind of in between. Like, I didn't want to diagnose him with anything and get him in trouble or anything. But it was like, it was obvious that there's something going on. Either it's side effects of the mushrooms or, you know, it just brought out some stuff in you. So, yeah. And I also have to look at my kids because it's like, and I have to be sensitive to that. And a lot of people was like, you know, why are you dealing with that? You don't have to deal with that. He's disrespecting you. But it's like, if it is some type of mental illness, that could get passed on to my kids. And I would like to at least try to help him out if, you know, the time comes, if they develop anything, you know.
That's understandable.
Absolutely. Golden, before.
That's definitely understandable. You know, you know, the thing that I overlook sometimes, and a lot of people overlook, is, you know, that is the father of her children. She has to, you know, and she's still young. She's not even 30 yet. She's like 25. She's still a kid, pretty much. Like they said about Rihanna and Chris Brown, them some kids. Nah, Chris was tripping. Chris was tripping. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even want to get into that shit. But still, them some kids. He wasn't. He a grown up. Apparently, he the smartest man in the world. He ain't got no excuse. She does. She ain't going around claiming she the most intellectual and she the smartest man, and she been like that since she was a kid. Young Pharaoh. She ain't going around doing that shit. So you gotta understand, she's a kid, you know, going through this situation for the first time. I think she handled it better than most. I know it is hot as shit outside too, Trip.
Before the mushrooms and all of that came into play, you guys, you know, it was so odd to me just because I hadn't been following that closely. You know, my main interest in Young Pharaoh, I enjoyed watching his debates. I enjoyed watching y'all's, you know, couples thing every now and then. And then I would, obviously, he was, you know, going head to head with Nature Boy. And so that's where I kind of, you know, came into play when it came to that. But even before that, you know, over the last year when you were pregnant with your second daughter, and then when you guys split, I was really shocked, to be honest with you. How
J-Lo, what's up?
A decision was that for you, considering you had just had your second daughter?
Remember to hit that like button as you come in too, family.
For one, I haven't been on my own. You know, I was 19 when I moved out of my parents' house. And, you know, I had my first baby and I was...
See, that's what I'm saying. She said she was 19 when she first moved out. She's still a kid.
Out of my parents' house.
All the way across the goddamn,
you know, I had my first baby and I was adjusting to that. I didn't really have that much time to really adjust to that. So I got pregnant again. And, you know, but it was like, it was scary, but I was relieved at the same time, if that makes sense. Because it was like I was so tired. I was so tired of dealing. Yeah, I was so tired of dealing with this girl and that girl and, you know, trying to bring this girl in and, you know, just that, like I was so tired but I was so scared at the same time because for one, we just moved to a whole different state by ourselves pretty much. And, you know, I only had one friend.
I mean, I can see why she was overwhelmed. God damn. She said not only did she move across, you know, country, across the other side of the motherfucking country, across state. He trying to bring this girl in, that girl in. She having kids. Meanwhile, she's still a kid. I can see why that shit could be overwhelming.
But I was so scared at the same time because, for one, we just moved to a whole different state by ourselves, pretty much.
Yeah,
and
just chilling. He old enough.
One friend, and that one friend he stole from me. So it was just a lot. It was very exhausting, but so relieving at the same time because
wait, she said she had a friend that he stole from her.
Stole from me. So one, we just moved to a whole different state by ourselves, pretty much. And I only had one friend, and that one friend he stole from me.
She had one friend, and that one friend he stole from her. What? You out here stealing friends from your girl? I wonder if that friend is a male or female. Y'all see where I'm going with that, right? Mm-hmm.
So it was just a lot. It was very exhausting, but so relieving at the same time because it was like I can finally just have a little bit of peace. I just gaining my peace, but it was also scary too at the same time. So
yeah, and then I gotta give you so much credit. Like you're extremely strong. You have strong will. You were pregnant, and I know that just being pregnant during all of that had to have taken a huge toll on you. Now you had your daughter, and you were still standing strong. A lot of women, just having a child, even under normal circumstances, they can have postpartum depression and things like that. Did you ever feel any of that, or were you just still golden and you did this once already? You haven't had it.
She ain't had no time to do any other thing but be golden. She was taking care of the kids.
Your second daughter now, you understand what's going on with your relationship, emotionally or mentally. How was it for you after you had your daughter, and then knowing that your relationship was really at the end at that time?
I definitely had postpartum. Even with my first daughter, I had postpartum. But I'm really good at still keeping it together, still doing what I have to do, still, just being me. So that, I would say, I don't know. As mothers, we kind of just suck it up and do what we have to do. When you're focused on your kids, really, it helps, but it's also so challenging at the same time because I know, for me personally, I feel like I did miss a whole year of the good years when your baby's just a little tiny baby because you're so stressed out and focused on other things. Before I moved out or after, I had a mental breakdown 2 weeks after I had her.
Well, if she had any mental breakdown, she definitely was good at covering that shit. But you got, like I said, you got to think about it. She had those 2 kids. Most women, especially when they doing all the baby stuff by themselves, they don't got no time to have mental breakdowns and shit like that. Especially when he having one too. She ain't had time. Hit that like button as you come in, family. He's also in Star Wars Phantom Menace.
Wow. I was just kind of dealing with a lot. And then after I had her 4 months,
Then on top of that, you got people attacking her too. Motherfuckers was going at Gold Beauty. Before she came out with her first video responding and telling her side of the story, they was chewing her up. He fed her to the wolves. Because you got to remember, this was before everybody started seeing how crazy he was and something is wrong. So when he first started talking about Golden Beauty and him broke up, everybody was going at Gold Beauty, except a couple people. I was one of those couple people that don't sound right. We got to wait to hear her side of the story. This nigga trip is something ain't right. Muhammad just been fucking my baby mama. This nigga crazy as shit. Mila, peace and welcome. They both liars and scammers. I'm not gonna lie. Like I still think to this day, ain't no way. Like there's no way you ain't know something. You know, but you know if she's smart. You know, I don't know. If you ever do start getting charged with that shit, I don't fucking know. I said from the very beginning, I didn't fucking know. She know what she doing.
Really, really broke up and, had to leave. But, I mean, yeah, as moms, we do what we have to do. And
You did it. You did it because, I mean, I knew that there was stuff going on, but, just, I guess, the way you really tried hard to hold it together publicly. I think a lot of women could see that there were problems. And someone actually wants to know what were some of the red flags that you maybe kind of ignored earlier on that you could no longer ignore as the relationship progressed? Like just a few, if you could think of any.
I would say the biggest red flag and what I wish I did not ignore was that he literally, had a baby with somebody else that was not in the relationship. So I would say that was the biggest thing that I kind of knocked.
He had a baby with somebody else that was in a relationship but was not. Wait, hold up. Because Camille was first. Camille had her baby first before all of them. So who the fuck else is she talking about? Hold up. Wait a minute.
Had a baby with somebody else that was not in the relationship. So I would say that was the biggest thing that I kind of knocked my head on. And, that was one big thing. And
she said he had a baby by somebody else that was not in the relationship. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying right now. Because Camille had her baby before all of them.
Wait a minute.
Ain't nobody even catch that. Because I ain't see no videos on when no topic saying Young Pharaoh has fourth child. I don't see none with that. I bet it was a dude. This nigga crazy. Said he had a baby with somebody outside the relationship. But Camille was there first, so she can't be talking about Camille.
In the relationship. So if you could think of any. I would say the biggest red flag and what I wish I did not ignore was that he literally, had a baby with somebody else that was not in the relationship. So I would say that was the biggest thing that I kind of knocked my head on. And, that was one big thing. And the other was him being.
So who's the mystery bitch? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wait, so who's the mystery chick? Could it be that white girl? Could it be that white girl? Can't be Yogini Ma'at. I know he was married to her, but she was a part of the relationship. Could have been that white girl.
Being so kind of secretive, or him not being comfortable to really express his love, I would say, like, for the other person or whatever the case may be. Like with me and his first, from my understanding, she knew since the moment that we started talking. That was from my understanding, because we would have, me and him would talk when she was right there and stuff like that. But, when we started bonding and getting to know each other more, it was more so like, oh, well, he's not being honest about how he really feels about you and just stuff like that. So those are two major red flags that I, being 19, you kind of like give people the benefit of the doubt, you know, and, you know, want to just see the good in people or whatever. But I would say that, and just his lack of control, self-control, like it was almost like he couldn't help but cheat. Like it was a thing with him where he was, you know, he kind of had no control. For me, I excused it a lot, and that's kind of me and her used to kind of.
You gave a young nigga who never had some money, and he went buck fucking wild. The translation. I'm sorry, y'all, I had to translate that. He couldn't stop cheating and this, that, and the third. You gave a little nigga, a little ignorant nigga who pretended to be intelligent and intellectual. You gave an ignorant nigga who had never had nothing, some money, a little bit of money, and he went buck fucking wild. Period. He lost his motherfucking
I don't want to say
mind.
bump his, but we would have disagreements because I would give him the benefit of a doubt and like, you know, well, he just got out of prison not too long ago, and you kind of just got to get this out of his system. Just because I have siblings, I have, you know, cousins and stuff like that. So, you know, I was just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt a lot, and that was how I missed a lot of stuff. Now being an adult and like 25, I definitely wouldn't ignore stuff like that now. But being 19, you're kind of naive, kind of really don't know what you're doing too much, and kind of just going with the flow. So
at least she can admit that, because that's what I said. She was basically just a kid. You know, she was wet behind the ears.
that's pretty much it.
So, speaking of his other child's mother, are you guys have a relationship? You guys are close?
Yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl. She understands. She understands my pain more than anybody.
This son is so adorable. I just, and you know, seeing all the
See, because now she's talking about Camille. That's my girl. That's my homie. So she wasn't talking about Camille and this fourth child and this other mystery child.
all the kids together when you guys do get together is always really nice.
She would have mentioned her by name.
I hope that you guys, you know, continue to foster that relationship and stay close, you know, for your daughters and for yourselves. Because, hey, you know, you might not have gotten the sister wife, you know, that you wanted in a relationship, but, you know, we can, you know, we have a sister motherhood, you know, and your children. Your children's young brother, so that's a beautiful thing. Thank you for talking about the red flags, because I know, you know, a lot of women go through that and just ignore because of love or because of, you know, thinking that things will get better, basically, and it just doesn't. Typically, it doesn't. You can't change a man. He has to want to change himself and want to do better for himself. So that's a good lesson to, you know, 25. Girl, I did a lot of mistakes in my younger 20s before I figured that out. But so thank you for answering that. I want to ask you also, like, the whole, you know, there's a big debate in the chat.
Okay, now we get into the good shit. I'm ready to be like, yo, we about to skip ahead because I want to get to the because this is where she fucked up right here. Because earlier in the interview she just said that he didn't do drugs or anything. But watch what she says now.
Okay. Birdie. Don't Berta, I love you, Berta. We're not dragging anyone in the chat today. We're being respectful to Young Pharaoh. That is the.
See, this is why I could have never did a interview with Golden Beauty, because y'all would have been in the chat dragging his ass. Y'all would have been in there dragging her in them torpedo titties that she got in flip flops under the table. Don't let Leonard, Dark Alchemist, just chilling, and Jaded, and Max, all them niggas be in the chat. I couldn't do an interview with neither one of them. They'd been in the chat going at these motherfuckers. I'd be like, oh, chill, y'all. Let me turn the goddamn chat off because they can't shut the fuck. They can't let me get the interview out. Bitch, you knew. Bitch, you do. Stop lying. Fuck that nigga. That nigga's a scammer. You a scammer. Y'all some fucking liars. Y'all have been all in the chat talking all types of shit. Oh, man, that couldn't have been my chat.
Father of her children, and I want to throw it out there to everybody. Let's not drag anyone, please. Let's just people.
I'd have been like, come on, guys. Come on, y'all. Let's be respectful. Let's not drag anybody. Y'all would have turned on me. Remy, shut the fuck up. I know you ain't talking. I know you ain't up there talking.
But anyway, so I want to go on now. We talked about the
I'm dead serious. Imperial Empress, them torpedo titties, them Georges under that table, tucked in some flip flops.
Before the mushrooms, you had never seen
them Aten titties right there.
Acting over the past 3 months.
Definitely not. He has taken this is the thing with the mushrooms.
Trip C's too. That's why I said Trip would have been the one that Trip C's would have been like. Trip C's would have been the one that was like, Remy, shut the fuck up. I know you ain't up there talking when I'd be like, come on, y'all, chill. Come on, let's be respectful. Trips would have been the one that said that shit. Remy, shut the fuck up. I know you ain't up there talking. She got you blocked. Yeah, she is quick with the trigger finger when it comes to blocking.
Definitely not. He has taken the.
Okay, now listen to what she said.
We talked about the deterioration with the drugs and stuff, with the mushrooms and stuff like that. But anyway, so I want to go on now. We talked about the deterioration with the drugs and stuff, with the mushrooms and stuff like that. Before the mushrooms, you had never seen him acting over the past 3 months.
Definitely not. He has taken this is the thing with the mushrooms, because he has done mushrooms before I got there, but while we were together, he has done DMT, and he has never did that. That's why I was more so.
See, now earlier you just said you never saw him take any drugs. See, this is where if you be around somebody, you'll start to take on their traits. You be around somebody for too long, you start to take on their traits, and she's starting to take on his lie patterns. Because you just said you never saw him take any drugs, you never really saw him doing anything, and then now you're saying, you knew DMT is like acid times 1,000, but it's I don't know how to explain it. I ain't never take that shit, but I hear it's like one of those trippy acid trips or something like that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just said that he don't do any drugs, but then you just said you knew he took mushrooms before he got there, and even after you got there, you saw him take DMT. Now he might not have been taking it on a regular, or at that time, but obviously that shit evolved into something, and I think that's what she don't want to really say. I think that's what she either trying to cover it up and she keep fucking up and contradicting herself, or she's like trying to like give you little hints, like you can see the shit evolving. Lady J, peace and welcome. Yeah, it's like one of those. I know what it is, but I can't like describe it. It's like like an acid. Mental illness is contagious. A lot of people fake spiritual nowadays. Everybody motherfuckers start to see this spiritual shit as a hustle. But spirituality been one of the oldest hustles since the beginning. It just evolves.
Like it wasn't mushrooms and something mushrooms before I got there, but while we were together, he has done DMT, and he has never did that. That's why.
Hold on a sec.
I was more so like, it wasn't mushrooms and something else that they give you, because
that's true.
The way
a lot of false prophets.
Is now, like, it's on a whole different level, because when people first start doing stuff like smoking or something like that, they have a little trip, but obviously it goes down after the high goes down. But the way he just kind of turned this last time, I don't know if it was just
for example, Miss Cleo called me down.
Gave him. So
she was doing tarot readings, wasn't she? Calling me now for your free tarot reading.
As the way he is now, like, is on a whole different level, because when people first start doing stuff like smoking or something like that, they have a little trip, but obviously it goes down after the high goes down. But
see, this is where I'll say, like, she's trying to give little hints that the shit started evolving.
It wasn't mushrooms and something else that they give you before I got there, but while we were together, he has done DMT, and he has never did that. That's why I was more so like, it wasn't mushrooms and something else that they give you, because the way he is now, like, is on a whole different level, because when people first start doing stuff like smoking or something like that, they have a little trip, but obviously it goes down after the high goes down. But the way he just kind of turned this last time, I don't know if it was just mushrooms that he gave him. So
who knows? It was just, oh my God, and it, the downward spiral was like, it's literally upsetting to people. It's so hard that it would get upset.
Well, that's why you got people like me to speak out for the people that was upset about this shit, because the shit was crazy, and it was more than that. It had to be something else too, because you don't just all, when people have mental breakdowns, they do switch up the things that they say, but they don't go from saying one thing and then saying the total opposite. Like, you know what I mean? They can go in and start saying crazy shit like, oh, the aliens got me, and they got my 33rd vertebrae, and they've been abducting me since I was 5. That's some normal psychotic break shit. But to go from the black woman is God and we need to separate ourselves from the white man to Mr. White Man, can I jiggle your balls? They look heavy. I love you, Mr. White Man. Come here, let me kiss your butt cheeks. Come on now. It had to be something more than that. The white folks hit that nigga pocket. They canceled that nigga from CPAC. That shit hit him. And he realized what the white folks can really do. He got shell shocked from that shit.
Set, like
that on top of a drug mental breakdown. That's what it was. It was a mixture of that drug breakdown and the white folks hitting his pocket with that CPAC shit.
I know how to make this.
Literally 75% of the people that used to support him heavy, and it was just the saddest thing to see. I know, it was just crazy.
That's true.
For lack of a better word, I'm sorry, guys. I should have used a better word. But I want to ask you, like, I know that there are some things that we're not going to be talking about in this interview.
Yeah, that's true. We said that before too, Trixie.
Pending on the outside, but there was a really harrowing video that you made last year. You did Pull Live, and was that one of the? And you don't have to answer this, Golden, but I just want to.
I've never seen what the tea look like.
Was that one of the first times that there was something physical that took place between you?
Okay, so now she's going to talk about the ass whoopings. Now she go get into the ass whoopings that they was getting into. It seemed like she wanted to say what really happened, but she don't. She don't want to look like, you know, she bashing her baby dad on the internet, which is a smart play.
Was that one of the, and you don't have to answer this, Golden, but I just want to throw it out there. Was that one of the first times that there was something physical that took place between you and Pharaoh?
I want to say the first time. To that extent, yes. Like, to that extent to where I genuinely seen him not care. I don't know if it was because other people are around or...
See, this is how I know she lying, because this is not the first time that you seen him to the extent that he don't care. You forgot what he said when he slapped Yogini my eye. What he said, ask Golden Beauty. I slapped the shit out of that bitch. So you watched him whoop Camille ass, you watched him whoop Yogini my ass, and you gonna sit there and say that was the first time I seen him act like he don't care. Bitch. It was two red flags. When they wasn't there, stop being there to whoop their ass. Who ass did you think he was gonna start whooping next? He didn't beat up one girl in front of you. He beat up two. So when they left, who ass did you think he was gonna start whooping next? Come on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just chilling. Like, come on. You watched him beat up two other women. His fucking verification for it every time. Ask Golden. She was there.
Pharaoh?
I want to say the first time. To that extent, yes. Like, to that extent to where I genuinely seen him not care. I don't know if it was because other people are around or I don't know. I don't know if it was because we were broken up. And I want to kind of talk about that a little bit because a lot of people think I broke into the man's house and I just came, like I broke into his house and I just start terrorizing stuff. Like, that did not happen like that. Like, I had a massage client and I asked him to watch the kids for 2 hours. And, you know, as soon as I started doing my massage, he's blowing my phone up, telling me to come get the kids and, you know, just basically couldn't handle them. The baby was a baby at that time. So,
see, that's what I was saying in the beginning, too. Like, how you always bitching about not being able to see your kids and how your baby mom won't let you see the kids and this, that, and the third. But you can't even keep the kids for an hour without blowing her phone up to come back and come get them. I just watched the fucking video with over there Healing Within. Is audio of Golden Beauty and Young Pharaoh arguing. He's like, why won't you let me see my kids? Blah blah blah. So Golden Beauty finally says, you know what? I'm gonna come drop them. I'm gonna come and bring them tomorrow. He said, oh, you gonna bring them tomorrow? She said, yeah, I'm gonna bring them tomorrow. For how long? She said 2 months. Oh, that's too long. You tripping. Oh, that's too long. You tripping. Nigga, you literally just cussed her out for 15 whole fucking minutes about how she won't let you see the kids. As soon as she say, I'm going to drop them off. Oh, it's always an excuse. You trying to stop my bag. Or you doing this on purpose. No, I'm not. I'm giving you a chance to see the kids and you're bullshit.
she may have been crying or whatever. Didn't get the kids.
And in the same situation where they got into that altercation, she had the kid. She dropped the kids off for him. Not even an hour. He get the call on their back. Come get them.
And, you know, just basically couldn't handle them. The baby was a baby at that time, so she may have been crying or whatever.
Psychedelic user, what's up?
Didn't really know how to soothe her or anything like that because, you know, I mean, wasn't really there for that part. But So when I was on my way there, he basically was like, I'm about to call the nanny to come over to our ex nanny, who we got into it with, who I got into it with. And, I didn't want her or anybody around my baby or anything like that. So
yeah, she's not bad looking.
I was trying to beat her to his house. And,
I can't
the
get past them
garage door
titties,
was
though.
open. He never had the garage door
hitting the
open.
floor.
He's very paranoid, or at least he used to be. He was very paranoid with certain things. So he definitely never used to have the garage open. And now he did tell me he didn't want me in the house. But, he says stuff, or we both say stuff sometimes.
She's not bad looking at all. I just can't get over them Aten titties. Them things is, when she roll out of bed, she got to be careful not to step on them when she get out the bed. She too young for that. I can't get past that. And then she itching them on camera. She fucked me up with that one.
And, just talking. But when I got there, the garage door was open. So I figured, whatever. I'm just going to the house because my stuff was still there. Like, it was still practically my house. At that time, I was in an Airbnb. So, and I used to go over there, whenever. So, I didn't think of it as like a big deal like that. My kids are in there. So, whatever. And I knocked on the door to get into the house, and his video person.
Granny Beauty.
So I figured, like, okay, I wasn't thinking too much of it, whatever. But the real reason why I really went in is because I had to get myself.
She got 2 kids.
I was doing internship and stuff.
Look, my fiance is about to have her 4th, and her titties is not hitting the floor. Them Joe's not even sagging. She needed to start putting on some motherfucking bras or some something to train them things to perk up. Something. Oh, she breastfeeds. Oh, okay. That'll do it. The babies just suck them things to the floor. Said chest covers and all say shapes and sizes. I know. But them things look like they in a pair of slippers under that table. I can't stress that enough.
Stuff like that. So that's why I went.
All right, we get off topic.
I don't know if he had somebody or something in his room or whatever, but I don't know school because I was doing internship and stuff like that. So that's why I went in. And I don't know if he had something like, person let me in. So I figured, like, okay.
So he keeps saying she broke in, but somebody let her in. The camera guy let her in.
I wasn't thinking too much of it, whatever. But the real reason why I really went in is because I had to get myself for my massage school.
And your
I
kids
was doing
in there.
internship and stuff like that. So that's why I went in. And I don't know if he had somebody.
And I don't give a fuck if you tell me, if my kids in there, I don't give a fuck if the law told me I can't go in there. I'm going to fuck in there to get my kid. Fuck is you talking about?
Or something in his room or whatever. But basically,
Look,
he
now
wasn't trying to let me get my
she's hinting that somebody was in the room, and that's why he snapped out. And that's what I knew it was a factor in the story that just, like, why would he just snap out like that? Like, just really snap out like that, and they get to breaking shit and all that other shit, and then it drags out. Something was missing to the story, and I think she just told us. Somebody was in that goddamn room that he didn't want her to know was in the room. Now, who he or she may have been, who knows? Could have been a white woman, could have been that tranny, could have been Martina, could have been Josh Netter, could have been anybody. But it sounded like that's the missing piece of the story. Somebody was up in that goddamn room that he didn't want her to know about, and he flipped the fuck out.
Stuff. and that's how things popped off. He totally swung on me first and broke my phone. And then as I was trying to run out the house, he didn't let me leave the house. I hit my head on his door. And as anybody knows and sees, his door is like a big metal door. And then he wouldn't let me leave or anything like that when I was trying to run out. So I pushed over the statue that I paid for.
Oh, yeah, the white nanny was there. The white nanny was there. So he could have been fucking the white nanny. She was up in the room. I don't know, man. Hey. But that's the missing piece of the story. Somebody was up in the room he didn't want to know about.
Was trying to leave. And then I grabbed my statue. So I pushed over the statue in the house, my phone. And then I don't know if he had somebody or something in his room or whatever, but
had somebody or something.
Basically, he wasn't trying.
Why would she say, if I don't know if she had somebody or something in his room? Something in his room. What else could have been in his room other than somebody? Could have been that transformer.
Trying to let me get my stuff, and that's how things popped off. He totally swung on me first and broke my phone. And then as I was trying to run out the house, he didn't let me leave the house. I hit.
So not only did he swing on her first, he broke her phone and then held her captive. Nigga, that's why you keep trying to say she broke it, because you was holding her hostage.
My head on his door, and as anybody knows and sees, his door is like a big metal door.
He was holding her ass hostage.
And he wouldn't let me leave or anything like that when I was trying to run out. So I pushed over the statue that I paid for and was trying to leave.
That big Thoth statue that he keep talking about, he holds sacred. She bought that shit.
And then I grabbed my statue because why did I grab the statue? I don't know. I was just pissed off because he just freaking pulled me by my hair, hit me a couple times, kicked me, and freaking wasn't trying to let me leave. So I was, at that time, I was like, okay, game on, pretty much. Like, I don't know how else to react. So I grabbed that and then threw it out the wall. I didn't know it made a big hole until after the fact, but I just didn't like the fact that he was trying to make it seem like I broke into his house and just start coming and terrorizing stuff. Like, no, you put your hands on me, dragged me by my hair, and then wasn't trying to let me leave the house when I tried to run out the house, and basically trying to keep me in the house until he dragged me fully out the garage. He dragged me through a couple rooms and then threw me out in the garage and kicked me. So
he dragged her through a couple rooms. So he dragged her for a good 15, 20 seconds. Depending on how fast he was moving. Could have been 30. He dragged her through a couple rooms. And then threw her out the garage and then kicked her in the head. And then kicked her in the fucking head. Now, he lucky he didn't knock her out. Now, what if he had knocked her out? Or she had, her face was definitely red, spotted, and swollen. Now, what if he had kicked her in the head and knocked her head up against something or some shit like that? He already made her bump her head once. This nigga was tripping.
I mean, that's what happened. It wasn't like I just broke in and it was just like, I'm over here just knocking stuff down for no reason. First of all, it was my statue that I paid for. Just like he took his car back. I could have took that back, but I didn't. And I let him keep it. And that was just about it. But
that was a lot. And you know, at the time, I will
wait. Can I? Somebody said, so do you? Do you admit to breaking in? Like I just said, the garage.
That was Shut Up and React who said that shit in the chat. Coming in all late.
The door was open. I came through the garage and knocked on the door. Just to be clear for everybody, knocked on the door and somebody let me in. I did not break in. I did not bust a window and hop through a fence me and hop through a window. I did not do any of
Yeah,
that. The door was open, and then somebody.
Apparently, like if you go back to the video, she said more than that. She said you swung on me and hit the goddamn baby. So she had the baby in her hands, and when he was swinging on her, and he hit her and the baby at the same time while he was swinging on her. I think he might have been in there fucking that nanny. He was trying to knock her ass out, so he was trying to make sure she don't remember what the fuck she saw. Could have been one or the other, but if you go back to the video, he punched and kicked her a couple times, but in the beginning, she says, you hit the baby too. You swung on me while I had the baby and you hit the baby. I'm like, damn, not the baby. You tripping. You should have had some type of, I don't care how mad I am. Like, there's no amount of rage and fury that can make you black out and not see a baby in her hands. That's some crazy shit. You said that fan is distracting. What fan? Shit, I'd be bad too if white boys beat by it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the nanny was wrong. She should. It seemed like the nanny was overstepping her boundaries. Seemed like the nanny was trying to slide in there because Young Pharaoh said the nanny accused Golden Beauty of breaking her daughter's arm. Dark Alchemist, peace and welcome.
Else let me through the other door, and that's how I got in.
We were inside, y'all.
Yeah, my kids were, and he was calling me to come get them. So
I mean, I'm not condoning like that, but she just literally, kind of said that. And
the one blowing her hair.
And there was there's no excuse for that.
I know it's always windy where she at. Said that fan is distracted. I'm talking about what fan are you talking about? The one blowing her hair. She is always standing in the spot that's full of wind. Every time she make a video, her hair is always blowing in the wind. You think she put a fan in front of her to make it look like it? Oh shit.
So Golden, I want to just take this time again because this is for and I think for a lot of us out here, I really appreciate you going into that and explaining that because I think at the time it was like really on the verge of that interview that I did with him, and then I took a whole beating for that, and so it was really hard for me at the time to really just understand what was really going on. I tried not to get involved. I tried not to really know what was going on, but then later on I was like, wow, after I kind of watched your videos and I saw what you went through, and I just want to tell you that from the bottom of my heart, what you went through was just completely fucked up, for lack of a better word, and I wish that I could have, I'm not saying that there was anything that I could have personally done, but I did reach out to you a few times. I wish that I would have, done more, just as far as using my platform to kind of just really.
All right, we didn't heard what she got to say. That's pretty much sums up the juicy part. So I was going through my archives, and we're just gonna play a couple for the road. A couple for the road, and then we're gonna get into this Charleston White pepper spray and Soldier Boy. That shit is hilarious. Well, let me fast forward. Y'all remember this video? I got a lot of fucking videos that make this man look real fucking stupid. Y'all remember when he was talking about how he was the most powerful man in the world?
This video right here, family, is about how not only am I a god, but I am the most powerful man in the world. And before I get started, I want to just say this. It's a lot of people that was on the team that's not on the team. That was in the joint, not in the joint. You feel me? Because I've been minding my business this whole time, not paying attention to everyone. And now I'm getting new information fed to me that some people were, choosing the wrong side. Let's just say that. So from this moment forward, let's everybody move right and exact. And with that being said, I want to say this very seriously, so I make sure I don't miss no points. I have diplomatic immunity granted to me by the CIA. So if you fuck with me, asshole, you're going to get in a lot of trouble if I don't beat your ass.
I forgot he said this shit. I forgot he said this shit. Oh shit, I forgot. Yo, I really forgot he was saying this goofy shit. Hold on. Let me keep letting this run. I'm gonna find one more.
So
I got a whole bunch of shit in here.
2, I want to become one of the greatest naturopathic or homeopathic doctors in the world, whatever you want to call it, holistic doctors in the world. And on my way to doing so, as I study medicine, the black community has till August 1st to get its shit together and to get a job by iNation. All details and instructions of what will be required from you will be in the black. I want to become one of the.
This was last summer. He told us we had until August 1st to get our shit together and get a job at iNation. Holy shit. He got diplomatic immunity from the sea. Holy shit. Yo, I forgot all about. Yo, if they play the shit I got, if somebody wiped my hard drive and played the shit that I got on here in court, they is going to carry that nigga out of that courtroom in a motherfucking straitjacket. I'm telling you. We got until August 1st to get our shit together. This was last summer.
Greatest naturopathic or homeopathic doctors in the world, whatever you want to call it, holistic doctors in the world. And on my way to doing so, as I study medicine, the black community has till August 1st to get its shit together and to get a job by iNation. All details and instructions of what will be required from you will be included into the employee handbook. Okay, it will be included into the employee handbook. For directions of, directions and things like that of each and every level of how I'm going to be running the show.
Yo, I got so much content to go back on.
You're more than welcome. Okay, you will have a tribe underneath the banner of Aten Nation, ran by me, the Pharaoh, as I reestablish Egypt as a global empire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you are of Nordic or Viking descent, you'll have a tribe. You feel me? You will be given the true knowledge and history of your ancestors. Just no bullshit, no racist shit.
Wait,
what? You're more than welcome to me for, that you will be included into the employee handbook. Okay, it will be included into the employee handbook. For directions of, directions and things like that. Level of how I'm going to be running the show. Any non-black people that wish to join, you're more than welcome. Okay, you will have a tribe underneath the banner of Aten Nation, ran by me, the Pharaoh, as I reestablish Egypt as a global empire. For example, if you are of Nordic or Viking descent, you'll have a tribe.
He said he was going to reestablish Egypt as a global empire. But now you're saying you don't even trust Africans. He don't even trust Africa.
You will be given the true knowledge and history of your ancestors.
Now he want to go to Costa Rica.
Just no bullshit, no racist shit. No gang banging will be allowed in our nation. No racist shit, no gangs at all will be allowed in our nation. No racist shit at all. If you're not about the culture and if you're not about nature, you will not be allowed in our nation. Simple as that. I'll be doing a documentary about how I came up. You know, if you know me, then you know I made all of my money traveling and giving lectures around the country, and I am a master
racial
teacher,
bullshit.
if not the
Exactly.
master. Okay. Actually, let me just stop playing. Let me stop. I am actually the master teacher. Okay, let's be serious about that. And there's another thing I want to say. And let me go into the ancestors space and hall when I say this, right? I don't have to lie to y'all motherfuckers about anything. Okay? I was abducted by extraterrestrials. I was indeed chosen by the Most High.
See, this is what I meant by him playing around with our fucking ancestors. He said, let me go into the hall of ancestors to go tell a bunch of fucking lies. Come on, man.
Okay. Actually, let me just stop playing. Let me stop. I am actually the master teacher. Okay, let's be serious about that. And there's another thing I want to say. And let me go into the ancestors space and hall when I say this, right? I don't have to lie to y'all motherfuckers about anything. Okay? I was abducted by extraterrestrials. I was indeed chosen by the Most High.
He don't look drugged to me. He looks like he is fully conscious and aware of the shit he is fucking saying in this video right now. He can try to blame that shit on being drugged all the fuck he want, but he looks and sounds fully conscious and aware of what the fuck he talking about.
I do indeed channel spirits. I am indeed a reincarnated pharaoh. I am indeed reestablishing the reign of Pharaoh Aten. And also, Rashad Jamal is an agent. And if he's not an agent, he's guilty of copying, plagiarizing, and stealing the teachings of master teacher me, Young Pharaoh. Okay? And they're not only trying to run off with my work, but talking down on me in the process of doing it. And he threatened to kill my kids and kill my family. Everybody's seen it. And so the first order that I'm given and from this point on, I would like to be addressed as General Aten or Aten Nobunaga, or if you know me from other means of my life, Lil Fee from Guilford. Facts. Or Mr. Aten or King. Any of those titles will work. But with that being said, I don't want to be addressed as Marshall Daniels. Okay? It's not my name, it's a slave name. If anything, Pharaoh Aten.
He love his slave name now. He love him some Marshall Daniels now.
That's what I'm getting his name changed for. And with that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all.
That never happened. He never got the name change. Why? What happened to the name change? I forgot all about that. He said he was changing his name. Now he loved Marshall Daniels because Mr. White Man likes it.
In the first order, I'm gonna let y'all know how serious I am. Kill Rashad Jamal ASAP. That's her order. And with that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace. Holla.
He said that's an order. Kill Rashad Jamal. That's an order. Right now. Kill that nigga. 4 or 5 headshots when they act up. Little King from Guilford Street. Oh, he said Aten Tech will be the real life. Hold up. Oh my God. How many fucking Oh man, we about to have a replay. Oh man. I'm finding this nigga said Aten Tech will be the next Wakanda. When the fuck did the fuck did I download this? Oh shit.
Peace, family. This video right here is about it's time for a change. I'm out here with my boy Rear General Scoop Diesel. You are
Diesel.
Yeah, so we over here early morning. I mean, just kicking a session, building on how we do. And we just speaking on how it's time for a change. You feel me? It's time for a change. And we wanna stay in alignment with our understanding of being subscribed to mastering the elements. Okay? We wanna master the elements. That's what we dedicating our life to. Mastering the elements. And mining, you feel me? Businesses we already got ready to go. Mining businesses, construction companies, you feel me? Demolition companies. We about to get out here and get active. We about to get out here and get active in the community. You feel me? And outside of having a luxurious lifestyle, You know what I'm saying? And
damn, this nigga has made so many promises to do so many things. Mining, yeah, I was gonna say that shit too. Mining, what the fuck? Why would you want to mine? But yeah, he lives in a comic book world. We should have saw this shit a long time ago. Like now we looking at it as like, nigga, shut the fuck up. But back when he first started saying this shit, a good amount of people believed this shit because he had a bunch of LLC license, whatever the fuck them joints is called, LLCs for a bunch of different business, like 30 of them motherfuckers. Yep, Young Promise.
During our lives, we also going to be, you know, purchasing equipment to get into the fields and studies of the things that we want to do. Period. And building, you know, our minds is pretty much in alignment. Everything that I said I wanted to do, I want to do. I want to go around the world, help third world countries, teach people, build, and uplift my people and anybody else who supports the upliftment of my people. Period. No bullshit, no games. And I like to say and consider myself to be a man of my word.
You said he's a man of his word. I like to consider myself to be an honorable
person. And I like to consider myself hard enough. I'm damn near hard enough to run the United States motherfucking military.
See, that's when damn near started. This is when I'm damn near started. I'm damn near to look. Scoop Beasley like, look this nigga. Why about around this nigga? Oh, that's right. I'm tired of living in my car.
And I like to consider myself to be an honorable person. And I like to consider myself hard enough. I'm damn near hard enough to run the United States motherfucking military. You
yeah, exactly. Like I got all the videos that he just used to destroy his own damn self.
People always say, okay, Pharaoh, the white man, the white man, the white man, the white man, right? What y'all don't understand is, I don't know what the media telling y'all motherfuckers, but bitch, I've been dealing with the white man my whole goddamn life.
This when this white man shit started.
How many years you did in prison? 10. I did 3.5. And let alone going to jail. And now we've been dealing with the white man our whole life. Now we ain't saying the white man been perfect. But we ain't been perfect. We've been back here hitting each other the whole goddamn time. To a certain
with extent. The white man.
Okay. So I said to say this. I'm not here to advocate on behalf of every single white person in the world. Y'all motherfuckers want to talk about slavery or shit like that. But I can genuinely say it's decent ass white people out here, whether you like them or not. You feel me? Whether you wanna go off reality or history or not. It's some good people out here. You feel what I'm saying? I've been out here in the motherfucking world in real life. So I say to say this, it's time for a change.
Hold on. The title ain't got nothing to do. That's when he start clickbaiting. Let's go to this one. I'm still down to go to war with them chop. Hold on. This one of them other bullshit. Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit right here. This how you know you trusted Josh Snetter, my nigga. This how you know he trusted Josh Snetter.
Right here is about how Jocelyn told me I was the best attorney in the country.
Okay? He said Jocelyn. So this is who told him he was the. I wonder who put this shit in his head. Josh Snetter, you got some explaining to do. Why did you tell this nigga that shit? He said Josh Snetter told him this shit.
Why she said that? I have no clue. But with that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I just wanted to put that out there. How? Okay. Before I feel this for my spin, no. I appreciate them hard times they was spent. PD, this video right here is about how Jocelyn told me I was the best attorney in the country. Okay. Now, why she said that, I have no clue. But with that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I just wanted to put that out there. How?
That nigga got a problem. Hold on. This nigga said, Josh Snetter told me I'm the number one attorney in the country. Why she said that, I don't know. I don't know. Hold up.
Still down to go to war with them choppers.
Young Pharaoh is back for the streets. Y'all got what y'all wanted. Oh no, I don't feel like him watching this nigga. Hold on. We gonna find some shit up in here today. I just saw something like Young Pharaoh speaks on rebuilding his brand. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's go to this. Young Pharaoh speaks on rebuilding his brand. Because it was everybody else's fault.
Unnecessary hits. I took a lot of friendly fire. Took a lot of friendly fire, a lot of unnecessary hits, guys. All right, but I'm rebuilding my brand. But you know, this time I'm going in a new direction, you guys. I'm going to be working hard. Really going to be exploring other aspects of myself. You know, not saying I'm going to ever stop teaching. If anybody's interested in the knowledge, it'll be right there at atenuniversity.com. Most people these days, sadly, are not interested in information, so it is what it is. But I'm going to be focusing more on, you know, building myself athletically, focusing on my music, and then you know my other companies, my filming company, my animations, is all my other business. But my main company I'm going to be focusing on is my technology company.
Said he got a technology
and
company.
We're going to be going from there. We're going to be going there. And then I want to give a special shout out to this YouTube channel that.
Hold up. Fuck that. Let's talk about this. This was the first. Oh, here go the joint with the income tax. Okay. Now let's look at this motherfucking income tax thing. This is what I wanted to find. So we gonna finally take a look at these tax forms. Because this is when he first officially said, yo, I'm selling out. And he started talking about I'm a 1% earner and I'm a polymath. This is when this polymath shit and this 1% earner shit started. So let's take a look at this shit. Let's look at this. Let's look at this this so-called $1.5 million income tax form. You said his phone service got cut off in the middle.
According to my taxes, what you see right here, okay, 1.4 million last year on my own. Check my fucking taxes.
Oh wait, let's go back.
Earners bracket within the United States. This video right here is about how I am factually, if not the top 1% earner in the United States, within the top 1% earners bracket within the United States. According to my taxes, what you see right here.
Bam. Now, let's take a look at this here. We're going to take a look at this here. Total deductions. Ordinary business income. Total income. Gross profit. Tripsies, come up and show me that part that you said that didn't look right. You know where to find this shit on here. Are you still Are you still driving, or are you able to come up? Now, I remember you saying that the his earnings and his losses were the same exact thing. There you go. I remember you saying that
I've been back.
Now, where the part on here?
Oh, hold on one sec. Let me mute this. Forgot to do that. His earnings and his. Yeah, I can't read this good. Hold on, let me pull it up. He jump up and pull the doors down. He too short to reach. Let's see. Screenshots. Gotta start labeling these motherfuckers. Shit. But his layout was the same as his income. Like all of these numbers are the same. The first one, the second one, the third one. See that? And then that part that's covered up by us on the bottom, I believe that's the same as well. That can't be. Your earnings the same as your losses, and then something else. Yeah, that tax return just don't look right. Oh yeah, and while I'm up here, Eugene is in Miami in a purple Rolls Royce, shopping at the Versace store. So he must be being. And then he, that backpack he carried.
Yeah.
This nigga put that thing on a seatbelt.
I
He
know
put a
you told me
seatbelt
earlier.
over the bag. I said, you know what? He doing themost.com. But
You told me about that
we
shit
all
earlier.
know that he run errands for Mayweather. So yeah. It's like, boy, you done took them $2,000 you done got from a couple of people and then went shopping and then rented a Rolls Royce. Or you went shopping from Mayweather.
Most likely. All right, so let's get in what he's saying in this one.
Okay, 1.4 million last year on my own. Check my fucking taxes, bitch. Yeah. According to my taxes right here, I made 1.4 million on my own last year with no help and no team. According to Google search right here, okay, you have to be making this amount, which I believe is about $786,000 to be within the top 1%, not 5%, 1%. I made more than that. So, no disrespect to Donald Trump or anybody, but I don't think anybody in this fucking country made that last year. And if they did, they didn't do it.
Too.
Now, why is that important? Now,
yeah, that don't make sense. It's people getting paid millions of dollars at a time.
Right.
Millions of dollars at one time. So I'm pretty sure they made more than that. 1.5 million. There's people that's getting paid 10, 15, $20 million a movie.
That's their bonus.
Will Smith just literally got fucking 35 million to star in a movie.
Right.
Literally, this shit literally just happened like a day or two ago, like sometime this week. He got 35 million.
Okay, I'm going through Zesty Photos, seeing if we can get a better picture of his W-2, because I know I got one.
not only am I in the top 1% income earners bracket, I'm in the top 1% intellectual bracket, aka polymath. So what is a polymath? First, you have to understand what a monomath is. Mono means single, poly means many. I am polychromatic in thought. I can do many things at one different time. A monomath is someone who has a top 1%.
See, I remember saying this too when I first saw this video. What test did you take that made you think that you're in the top 1% intellectually? Now, you pulled up the little Google thing for the him being in the top 1% earnings. You pulled that Google. According to Google, it says.
Did it say his name on there?
Huh?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
So what reference do you have to prove that you're in the 1%? He used Google as a reference to him being a 1% earner, top 1% earner. What's his reference for him being? He'll never got no shit for that. He just did his bold claims.
Intellect in one subject matter. For example, that would be a genius in biology, but outside of biology, that person is pretty much clueless or not as well detailed. A polymath is someone who has top level 1% intelligence in multiple subject matters. So that would be science, math, history, etc. That would be me. So not only am I a top 1% earner in math or finance, in business, or corporate construct, I'm a top 1% intellect in science and history. So you are.
I strongly doubt that, my nigga. You copy and paste every goddamn thing. Every time you show your joint, it's just a bunch of copy and paste articles from other places. You didn't actually do the research and put the shit together. Somebody else did it. You read it, copied and pasted, and presented it to other people who didn't know.
Dealing with not only an elite level banker, but an elite level corporate entity, an elite level businessman. You are dealing with an elite level intellect. My intellect is so elite. You are dealing with not only in math or finance, in business, or corporate construct. I'm a top 1% intellect in science and history. So you are dealing with not only an elite level banker, but an elite level corporate entity, an elite level businessman.
He said an elite level banker, an elite level corporate entity, an elite level businessman. Well, we know now that ain't true, because all your businesses went belly up. You stole 2 business names. You can't launch 2 of your businesses because they already exist. And the one business that you did actually try to launch went belly up because you couldn't pay for the gas money, tricking on Martina. His trucking business. He tricking on Martina, can't even pay for the motherfucking gas money. So we know that ain't true.
You are dealing with an elite level intellect. My intellect is so elite that I got a shout out from a CIA agent named Robert Steele, who you will see right here.
Color and maturity. None of these damn children. I mean, I'm sick and tired of children pretending to be authentic black leaders. With the exception of Young Pharaoh. This guy.
Wait, did this nigga just say I'm sick of children? Then who the fuck are you to try to? How you gonna listen to a white man on? How is a white man gonna tell a black man or black people who the fuck their leader is? That's where the red flag starts right there. How the fuck is a white man gonna tell the black community who the fuck their leader is? You don't know, like, come on, bro. That's where the red flag should have went the fuck off.
I think is really special. And I'm trying to link him up with Cynthia McKinney, and I think there's something.
I came off that. I came off Chevelle, Send the Pain Below. I came off Do I Make You Happy Now by Mudvayne, or Happy by Mudvayne. I came off Fine Again by Seether. I came off 1,000 Miles. I even came off goddamn The Game of Love by Carlos Santana and Michelle Grant. It'll all be posted on iTunes when iTunes drop. iTunes is scheduled to drop January 1st. But I'm going to try to pull some strings behind the scenes.
Did iTunes ever come out? I don't think that ever. I think I still hear him saying iTunes is coming soon.
Things shake and get it up sooner than that. So if not, by January 1st, you guys will be on iTunes. Now, with that being said, yes. Also, video games. I grew up loving Dynasty Warriors 3, Metal Gear Solid, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin. Huh? But don't Rurouni Kenshin. Stop playing. Now, with that being said, Warriors 3, Metal Gear Solid, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin. Huh? But don't Rurouni Kenshin. Also, video games.
What the fuck did he just say?
Warriors 3, Metal Gear Solid, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin. Huh? But don't Rurouni Kenshin.
What the fuck did he just? What the fuck did he just say?
Now, I grew up loving Dynasty Warriors 3, Metal Gear Solid, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin. Huh? But don't Rurouni Kenshin. Stop playing. Now, that being said, if I say your name, I'm pretty much looking to work with you. If I don't say your name, I'm either not aware
Yeah,
of
that's
you or
what it's
I'm
looking
not
like, Dark
working with you.
Alchemist.
First comes, first serve. Aten Records is looking to get money with everybody whose song I made. Okay? I mean, everybody who I've either jumped on your track or whatever. We can get some money together. Aten Gaming. We can get some money together. So, if your name has been mentioned by me in a song or in a video, positively, I either was looking, willing to, or wanted to work with you at one point in time. Now, here's the thing. If you didn't want to work with me at one point in time when I was trying, I'm probably going to tell you, fuck you. I'm probably going to tell you, fuck you when you call me. Because I don't like to work with people when they only see value in me when it's been.
And now you're begging to work with everybody now because don't nobody want to fuck with you. You done burned all your bridges.
Official to them, but when I was genuinely coming, they didn't see the value they wanted to work. Also, my song titled "Value" is out right now.
Burned all
on iTunes playlist, and I want to say this: on iTunes, I do it all. I have a playlist for everything. If you don't care about my vlogs, click the iTunes playlist. The music is there for now, and I do 20 songs a mixtape. I believe I have 8 mixtapes being released. You do the math on that. That's how much music is going to be on iTunes. So no, not all of the iTunes music is on my playlist, but enough is there for you to know what it's hitting for. If you just want to watch the sports games and the vlogs and the fights, everybody like the fights, click that, okay? If you, what you call?
I'm sorry, y'all. That shit stuck in my head now. He really thought he was swagging out in that shit too. Oh shit.
Speaking of fights, I have an entire section in my AtenUniversity.com where I expose Tyson Fury for being a cheater. I know that him and Deontay Wilder just fought recently, and you guys can go peep that out. With that being said, you can go there and check that out. Or if you like to stream a game, click that playlist and we go there. So it's all at Aten Banking. Also follow me on Twitch, okay? Aten Banking. And we're here to get some money. And so that being said, not only am I top, if not the top earner in America, I'm in the top 1%. I am probably the smartest, most influential person in this country. If not, I am one of them. And so that being said, I'm looking to use my mind and my wealth that I'm going to accumulate, that I'm going to continue to accumulate in the mass to actually be a real life philanthropist and humanitarian. No bullshit, okay? If you like me genuinely as a woman, we can interact. I don't make women.
So this is when the delusion started. He started thinking he could do every fucking thing. This is definitely when the delusion started.
Do things for money. I don't make women do shit they don't want to do. I don't make men do things for money. I don't make men do things they don't want to do. If you're not genuine about working with me, please do not come over here. Also, okay, I value my life very much, even before you all decided to value it because of obvious reasons. Please do not do any bullshit around me. Keep me safe. Why? Because I like to be able to be in my children's lives. So handle me with extreme amounts of care, just like I've always handled everybody with extreme amounts of care. And with that being said, I also want to say this.
Oh, wait, what?
Please do not do any bullshit around me. Make it no bullshit, okay? If you like me genuinely as a woman, we can interact. I don't make women do things for money. I don't make women do shit they don't want to do. I don't make men do things for money.
Fast forward today. Fast forward to today. Golden Beauty, you sell pussy. Golden Beauty, tell me you don't sell pussy. I know because I bought that pussy. Listen to what he just said. Now fast forward to today.
I be the top earner in America. I'm in the top 1%. I am probably the smartest, most intellectual person in this country. If not, I am one of them. And so that being said, I'm looking to use my mind and my wealth that I'm going to accumulate, that I'm going to continue to accumulate in the mass to actually be a real life philanthropist and humanitarian. No bullshit, okay? If you like me genuinely as a woman, we can interact. I don't make women do things for money. I don't make women do shit they don't want to do. I don't make men do things for money. I don't make men do things they don't want to do.
Wait, first of all, why do you gotta say you wait? Why are you explaining that part? But fast forward to today. Gold Beauty, you was selling pussy. I know, because I bought some of that pussy. Yeah, y'all forgot all about that shit, huh? Oh, damn. And why do you feel the need to explain that you don't make men do things they don't want to do? Ain't nobody asked you that. See, this is what I mean. I told y'all from day one, he been bringing up this gay shit before anybody even really went hard on it.
The woman, we can interact. I don't make women do things for money. I don't make women do shit they don't want to do. I don't make men do things for money. I don't make men do things they don't want to do. If you're not genuine about working with me, please do not come over here. Also,
transcript, what's
okay,
up?
I value my life very much, even before you all decided to value it because of obvious reasons. Please do not do any bullshit around me. Keep me safe. Why? Because I like to be able to be in my children's lives. So handle me with extreme amounts of care, just like I've always handled everybody with extreme.
You handled everybody with extreme amounts of care, right? Oh, wow. Damn. I must have missed that. Yeah, I must have been hiding under a rock when that happened.
Care. And with that being said, I also want to say this. The money's clean. The mind is, if not clean, almost clean. The spirit is, if not clean, almost clean. And the penis is clean. Don't believe me? My STD tests are right here.
Oh, shit, I remember this shit. Niggas was like, nigga, why the fuck are you telling us? I remember this shit. We was all trying to figure out, bro, who asked you this? See, this is how I know that he be talking to people. And when he's talking to somebody and they fuck his ego up, Golden Beauty must have called him dirty dick or some shit like that. And he went live. Let me show my STD test. I'm telling you, depending on his live, whatever he's talking about, somebody would just hurt his ego right before he went live. Gold Beauty must have called that nigga a dirty dick nigga and said he was broke. You broke dirty dick nigga. And then all of a sudden he in the 1%. And here go his STD test.
So when you're coming over here, the spirit is, if not clean, almost clean, and the penis is clean. Don't believe me? My STD tests are right here. So when you're coming over here, you're dealing with somebody that is physically clean, spiritually clean, financially clean, sexually clean, interdimensionally clean, transdimensionally clean, metamorphically clean, and clean as Mr. Clean's bald head. Don't come over here. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to work on meditation and focus so the cameraman is not accidentally panning the camera wrong and whatever. But we love each other over here at Aten Studios. We're all going to work together to get it right because we all have to start somewhere. You don't get to the attic till you build the basement. Love my cameraman. A lot of respect for my cameraman. This is my boy. But we're going to get it together and we're going to stay focused just like this camera does. And with that being said, I Nation, we up. They not gang signs through mudras. We activate the chi and the prana over here. And we believe in purification over here. And with that being said, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace.
Nothing but pressure for these niggas.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I done found a... Y'all remember this? This is when he was talking about he used to be a gangster. Oh, shit, I forgot about this. This is when he used to be a gangster and he pressed all the niggas in Buffalo and... Oh, shit.
I'm going to say something. I really used to be a real life gangster. No cap. I don't got to show off for nobody. I don't have nothing to prove. I don't like arguing with people because the type of person I am, if it's moving, it's moving. On sight. I'm the type of person that's on sight. I'm not really going to argue with you. Now, I said this. I don't try to walk around like I'm the hardest person in the world. I don't care to be a hardest person. I got nothing to prove. You see who I hang with. I like smart, good-hearted people. Like my man, cameraman Glow, Lou, Qua, Yak, and Martina, who I'll be mentioning in my next video. I like good-hearted people. I don't like fake-ass people that try to put up a front, act like they something they not. Just be you. I like people that be themselves. It's something you can learn from each and every person in each and every room that you walk in, period. And I'm probably the smartest person on the planet, and I still know that it's more for me to learn. So I'm humble. But I want to say this, right? Stop trying me. Y'all trying me, right?
He said he the smartest man on the planet, but get the fuck it. Oh man, he started this shit a long time ago. Y'all see how the smartest man on the planet act, y'all? Y'all see how it act? Y'all see how the smartest man on the planet's act?
What do I mean by that? Everybody on the internet, most of these ratchet ass, toxic ass bras, but these old ass niggas, just the black community is just garbage, man. It's garbage. It's the most garbage community in the world today. When y'all motherfuckers thought I was pussy, and I was a book reader and a nerd, and y'all thought I was a nigga who just read books, y'all all was violating me for 5 years straight. My baby mother's violating me. Got my son around niggas. Matter of fact, hold this. Matter of fact, fuck this series. It's not to get salty. I'm not a wasteful person, y'all, but that ain't vegan anyway. So, all the little just disrespectful shit, you feel me? My son, mom got different niggas around my son. You feel me? Both my children's mothers, right? I want everybody to be clear on what my issue is, right? For my children's mother. I don't control nobody. I don't kidnap nobody. I don't hold nobody against their will. If you want to be over here, you be over here. You feel me? And I'm gonna break down what my issue is with women in my next vlog. My issue right now with everybody in my life is everybody.
What I want to know is what the fuck do black? How did the whole black community get roped into you? What's going on with you and your baby mom? Nobody noticed this shit. Nobody noticed this shit. He roped the whole black community into his situation with his baby mom. The whole black community is just this, that, and the third. Cause my baby mom and them and this, that. Hold on, wait. What we got to do with it?
Keep trying to violate me behind the scenes, and then they want to act another way to the law. I don't like that. You feel me? Anybody in jail will tell you, anybody in prison will tell you, the police will tell you, I'm going to punch you in front of the police. I'm going to punch you in front of the police. Period. I'm going to punch you. The police going to stand right here. I'm going to punch you in your fucking mouth. Stop playing. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit y'all niggas is talking about. None of that. Stop. Do not violate me, yo. I don't bother nobody. I really legitimately don't. Yo, I'm going to give y'all a story, and I want to let y'all know, all the gangster stories niggas like to tell, I'm telling them all on Aten Films. And whatever major
Aten Films never came. All these gangster stories never came because these gangsters that he was talking about started to find out that he was telling them stories. That's one of the main reasons why if he does go back to Buffalo, he don't let nobody know until after he's left and he's back at home safe. Last time he was out in Buffalo, he was like, I was just in Buffalo the other day. Everybody was like, so why ain't nobody know until you home safe? You were, because you wasn't out there on the block. You snuck in the Camille crib, see your kid, and hurry up and snuck your ass back home.
Bullshit company, NBC, CBS, y'all can get in on this, but I'm telling my story on my shit. Or we could co-produce or something, but nobody's robbing me of my life story. And I'm gonna tell y'all motherfuckers want the real raw, uncut, some real American gangster shit. Let's get it in. Let's get it in.
Now he's saying he ain't even doing it on his platform. He's doing it on the white man platform, y'all. He don't even want to tell his story on his own platform now. He want to do it on the white man platform.
We can get it in. You feel me? We can get it in. I'm cool. I'm good. I changed my life around. I'm not in no trouble. I'm a banker. I've changed my life. But we could get it in, motherfucker. Y'all motherfuckers want to talk about paperwork? We could pull up all my paperwork. Period. Put niggas on the fucking news. Dead ass. Dead ass. Dead ass. Nigga, we didn't put niggas on that 4 o'clock. Luke Moretti here. Buffalo, we didn't put niggas on that news plenty of time. Stop fucking playing me. Now, my thing is this. Y'all be...
You ain't putting a goddamn person on them Buffalo News, my nigga. You from Hampton Street. just 3 lives ago. Now he talking about something he grew up around white folks.
Y'all motherfuckers think because motherfuckers, I feel like when I went to prison, right? I legitimately fought, went to the box, all that, and I sat down and I educated myself. And I'm probably in it, no lie, if you go look up my case, go look at my case, the way I put them grounds in, I wrote my judge and my district attorney up to the Bar Association. Clap my judge, 330 motion, 13 grounds, all stuck. Convicted of criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree. 2 weeks later, no longer convicted. Got bullpen therapy for 6 months. Went to argue my case. My lawyer sold me out. I'm really nice. I really could have.
Wait. You clapped your judge and you did this, but you still got found guilty. Still got charged. Still got put in jail and probation. I'm trying to figure out how is he so nice? How is you still got sent to jail? You still got put on probation. What was so nice about it? Listen to how you described it.
Probably, if you go look up my case, go look at my case, the way I put them grounds in. I wrote my judge and my district attorney up to the Bar Association. Clap my judge, 330 motion, 13 grounds, all stuck. Convicted of criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree. 2 weeks later, no longer convicted. Got bullpen therapy for 6 months. Went to argue my case. My lawyer sold me out. I'm really nice. I really could have been a lawyer.
That don't make sense. He said the charge is all stuck. Bam, went did this. Damn, man, my lawyer sold me out. No. It just listen to what he just said.
If you go look up my case, go look at my case, the way I put them grounds in. I wrote my judge and my district attorney up to the Bar Association.
I wrote my attorney and my district judge. He wrote them up to the Bar Association. So he made it seem like he had power and he wrote them up. No, you sent a complaint letter to the Bar Association. That's it. Anybody can do that.
Clap my judge, 330 motion, 13 grounds, all stuck. Convicted of criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree. 2 weeks later, no longer convicted. Got bullpen therapy for 6 months. Went to argue my case. My lawyer sold me out. I'm really nice.
That don't make sense. If you got the 330 motion and got to clap the judge and your lawyer, how the fuck did he? How did he sell you out? That don't make sense. If you clap the judge and the lawyer, they would have been removed from your case. They would have been removed from your case. If you sent a letter to the Bar Association and they really reacted on it, the way he claims they reacted on it, they would have been both removed from his case and somebody else would have did it. So how was his lawyer able to sell him out? That just makes absolutely no sense to me. How the lawyer selling you out if he wasn't removed when he was supposed to be removed from the case? If you clap the judge and you clap the lawyer and you sent a letter to the Bar Association, never try to decipher out in logic. Facts. Because that makes no sense. They would have removed both of them if he felt as though they both were corrupted and he sent a letter to the Bar Association and the Bar Association really reacted the way he claiming they reacted. They would have removed both from the case. They would have removed them both. So how the fuck was his lawyer able to sell him out at the end? He just needs somebody to blame for his failure. What really happened is he wrote that letter, nothing happened. The judge and the lawyer found out that he wrote that letter. And he lost. And he needed somebody to blame, so he said his lawyer sold him out. No, judge, imagine getting a letter from the Bar Association with a complaint from your own client. Come on now. How to get that nigga his money back? How to get that nigga his money back?
Really could have been a lawyer. You feel me? Really could have been a lawyer. You can go get the top.
And y'all notice when Josh Netta told him, yo, Josh, hey, Netta report. If you see this, you got to come up here and explain this. What the fuck was going on that you called this nigga the number one lawyer? Because you really got this nigga thinking he the number one lawyer. As you can see in the video earlier, he said Josh Netta told me that. Jocelyn just told me that I'm the number one lawyer, the black attorney. Josh, you got to come up here and explain that.
5 lawyers in this country, and they will tell you I put a hell of a pro se brief together. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. So I'm not no dummy. For one. For two, and they will tell you I put a hell of a pro se brief together. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
How is that a fact? You said they will tell you. Wait. How you going to turn something that doesn't exist into a fact? He said you go get the 5. He said if you go get the top 5 attorneys, they will tell you that he put together a hell of a brief, presume whatever the fuck that is. That's a fact. That's a fact. How? We have not rounded up the top attorneys in the world to confirm this shit. But to him, it's a fact. It happened.
Convicted of criminal possession of a weapon in the 2nd degree. 2 weeks later, no longer convicted. Got booked in therapy for 6 months. Went to argue my case. My lawyer sold me out. I'm really nice. I really could have been a lawyer. You feel me? Really could have been a lawyer. You can go get the top 5 lawyers in this country, and they will tell you I put a hell of a pro se brief together. That's a fact.
He said you can go get the top 5 lawyers, and they will tell you that I put a hell of a pro se brief together. Whatever the fuck he talking about. A pro se brief together. But that hasn't happened though, bro. That's a fact. Listen
that's
to
a fact. That's a fact.
That's a fact. He like it really happened.
So I'm not no dummy. For one. For two, I'm spiritual. You feel me? When I got out of jail, I ain't gonna name no name. When I got out of jail, my man offered me $100K to knock something off. I looked this man in his eyes. I said, bro, you gonna think I'm a lame, you gonna think I'm a pussy, but I don't live my life like that. I'm spiritual and I'm walking a righteous path. You feel me? Because like I tell everybody, I got abducted by extraterrestrials. That's true. I had a life fucking altering experience. On top of the fact, I genuinely changed my life because I realized I was being brainwashed by the goddamn industries. And my behavior was wrong. I've been homeless since I was a kid. So I didn't know no better at the time. Now with that being said, right? I feel like everybody that feel like they know me is dealing with a false perception of me. And at this point in time, I'm feeling like the goddamn United States government know me better than my own goddamn friends and family. The goddamn police know me better than my own friends and family. Now, why do I say this? When I met my son's mom or these motherfuckers that was around me,
Now, what the fuck did the government and the police got to do? I'm trying to see where he's trying to take this. Where you trying to go with this?
I was doing stupid ass shit around a bunch of niggas who don't even fuck with me, who didn't even really fuck with me for real. But I never had real love, so I didn't know what fake love was. People,
my nigga, you at this time he's talking right now. At the time he's talking right now, he's around a bunch of fuck ass niggas that don't give a fuck about him. That's just around him because he called them there. How is he going to see? He's literally going through this. What he's saying that he went through, he's going through at that very time, and still can't recognize it.
Government know me better than my own goddamn friends and family. The goddamn police know me better than my own friends and family. Now, why do I say this? When I met my son's mom or these motherfuckers that was around me, I was doing stupid ass shit around a bunch of niggas who don't even fuck with me, who didn't even really fuck with me for real. But I never had real love, so I didn't know what fake love was. Peep game.
And then he started doing it again. Like, bro, you obviously still don't know what fake love is because you got people in your chat trolling the fuck out of you, and you don't even understand that they're trolling you.
My son mom got this bitch ass nigga holding my son in the picture. That's that nigga gun. That's not my gun. And don't arrest him, don't nothing, don't pick him up. I don't care. It is what it is. I just want my record clean and fresh like that life. I don't fuck. But here's the thing.
100K
this
for
nigga
a body,
still to this day sliding the female DMs that I talk to. I can show y'all screenshots right now of a female that y'all have seen over here, seen on this camera. I will show y'all this nigga in her DMs. It be your right hand, your fake right hand man sliding bitches DMs that you talk to. All niggas be grimy and dirty. But the thing is, why is any other man holding my son but me? These bitches be violent. This bitch brought another nigga to my house for 5 years straight. Brought 3 different niggas to my house to drop my son off to me. Don't even know these niggas' names. These niggas could have raped and mutilated and sold my goddamn son on the damn black internet, dark web, whatever you call it, and I wouldn't even know who's responsible because this bitch wanted. Because bitches like to do shit that they, for some reason, is to them not violent. Mind you, I've never had another woman around my kids except for Golden that this bitch didn't know. Same goes for Golden. Now here's the thing. I feel like motherfuckers think I'm pussy because I be reading, I be meditating, I be stretching, I'm vegan. I don't really club.
No, that's not why we think you pussy. We think you pussy because you beat women outside of the ring. You never fought a man outside of the ring. You've only beat up women outside of the ring. You got beat up inside of the ring, and then you stop fighting inside of the ring and start fighting outside the ring, and they were all women. That's why we think you pussy, and a couple other reasons. I mean, I'll let you. I'll let you talk for yourself.
Let me just tell you why. Let me just tell you why. Let me just tell you why. Let me just tell you why.
I mean, when you do shit like that, of course niggas gonna think you pussy. Your next step is to put on a dress, some Young Thug shit.
You feel me? I don't do shit most motherfuckers my age do, so I feel like motherfuckers think I'm pussy or they think I'm a nerd or they think I'm a lame. Why do I feel like that? Look at Lou. You feel me? Look at Lou. Be real with yourselves. A nigga would try Lou. That's true. Don't lie. If Lou was in Chicago, the average nigga walk around Chicago would try Lou. I would have to hold Lou down. That's a fact. Because niggas think because motherfuckers is smart or they do martial arts or Muay Thai or motherfuckers go to other avenues.
Wait, why would that don't make sense? Why would anybody think a person that does martial arts and Muay Thai is a pussy? What sense does that make? I come on, think about it. He said just because we do martial arts and Muay Thai, people think that I'm talking to my audience. People, why would anybody think that Muay Thai, somebody that does Muay Thai martial arts is a pussy? That's one of the dumbest shit I ever heard. Lou was your bodyguard. Nah, Lou wasn't he was one of the bodyguards.
Automatically assume they could violate, son. And
Lou.
And it's crazy. So I just want to let motherfuckers know I don't have no problem shooting the fuck out of none one of y'all at all. Just like this, point blank, broad day, right in front of your mama house. I don't have a problem with that. And I will keep going on my day and it will still be peace, family. Today we're talking about transdimensional physics. Had to shoot a nigga last night for playing with me. Facts. Y'all got me fucked up, man. I'm not no bitch ass nigga. I changed my life. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm at the point where I'd rather deal with the goddamn government than deal with y'all stupid ass crazy motherfuckers because y'all wildin'. And I'm like, son, I'm getting tired of this. Was really killing me. I'm getting tired of everybody trying to verbally abuse me, mentally abuse me, emotionally abuse me behind the scenes, and then play another role in the front of the camera. Stop playing with me, man, because I'm going to punch the shit out of one of y'all on this camera. Live, Bill O'Reilly, do it live. I'm going to do it live. Stop playing.
He told us he was going to do it.
Death on me, telling me they hope I die. I'm a deadbeat. Telling me the next motherfucker going to be raising my kids. Disrespecting me. Niggas talking shit. Everybody talking shit. And then want to get on the camera and trying to play innocent. That's whack. That's
Put the button
whack.
down on
That's
that
weak
thing.
as fuck. That's whack. If you
At the bottom
gonna
of the
be
handle,
about it, be about
button.
it.
Just
If
click
you gonna say you about it,
at
say
the bottom
you
of the
about
handle.
UFC or Bellator, we could get in there. Win, lose, or draw, we could get in there. Facts. I've been in that ring. That's not.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We abusing the shit out of them, y'all.
I used to want to go to the UFC.
No, you didn't. Them boys will knock your fucking head off in that goddamn ring, boy. This ain't like that Muay Thai shit you was doing, boy. That's a whole different ball game. Muay Thai is one art. UFC is every fucking mixed martial art. You what you know is what you come with. And you gotta learn at least 3 or 4 different joints. You only know one. You damn sure didn't want to go there. But yeah, I was ready to say the same thing. Just chilling. We abusing the shit out of him, yo. See, that's why I'm gonna fall back, because we've been abusing him, y'all. We've been abusing him, y'all. This is an old video.
Used to want to go there. Y'all got me fucked up. Stop playing me. I'm tired of everybody playing me on the fucking internet. Most of y'all is pussy. Most of y'all is pussy. Y'all hiding behind a public image that's not real. You're not.
Yeah, he must have been talking to himself, because everything he's saying right now describes him right now.
It's not real. It's not real. If motherfuckers is acting like they want to go to war, you don't want to go to war. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Neither do you, nigga. You're not a gangster. You're not a thug. You're not a gangbanger. You don't associate with gangs. Ain't that what you said?
And I think that everybody forgets that anybody can be killed at any point in time. I think a lot of y'all forget that. You can be killed in a car accident.
All right. Enough about this nigga. Let's give our last farewell to this nigga before, because he's dead. It's like I said, it's like kicking a dead dog. So let's give our farewell to Young Pharaoh, because we done kicked his widow's peak off his forehead.
Cut my theme music. I just lost my widow's peak, for God's sake. I'll never forget you.
It's been a long day down my widow's peak, and I really, really miss my widow's peak.
What kind of monster kicks a widow's peak off someone's face? It's fucking bullshit. You mad or nah? I'm fucking salty.
How dare you kick my husband's widow peak off? It was the only thing holding our relationship together.
But Boma, I sung you a song and everything.
It was horseshit.
Oh, you mad or not? Oh, my bae.
So we gonna get in, before we go on out of here. We gonna get into this. That's our farewell to Young Pharaoh's widow's peak. We done kicked it off that nigga forehead. And at this point, it's like kicking a dead dog down the street that you found on the side of the road. Like I said before, earlier, if he does some off the wall shit again, I will be there to say something. But ain't no point in kicking a dead dog. So let's get into this Charleston White. And like I said before, too, we got the Stingers back. We can't forget about the Stinger. He's been going to Hassan Campbell lately. So, we got the Stinger. We got Charleston White doing some more off the wall shit every 2 days. There's so many other topics to talk about. So let's get into this motherfucking, before we get on out of here, let's get into this motherfucking Charleston White fucking pepper spray and Soldier Boy. I told y'all nigga, this nigga is a bitch. One Eye Willie is a bitch. Like, you so paranoid, he know that it's coming. One of these niggas is gonna catch his ass. He already got caught slipping a couple times. He got caught slipping a couple times when niggas made him look like a bitch. He said he was ready to call the cops on the one boy. He called the boy, what's the boy, Yellow? Something Yellow. The boy that used to be with Lil Durk and them. He called that nigga probation officer. So he ain't nothing but a loudmouth coward. But this nigga pepper spray Soldier Boy. Yeah, I know he hate the shit out of me. Yeah, I know that nigga hate the shit out of me. And yeah, King Yellow, that's his name. He called that nigga probation officer. And he said he was gonna put money on the guy who killed Nipsey Hussle books. Now that's some old ignorant shit. That's some of the most ignorant shit I ever heard. But you that much of a bitch that you got a pepper spray Soldier Boy?
Soldier Boy responds to Charleston White's claim that he pepper sprayed his team.
These niggas be scary as hell. What the fuck?
Be sure to like.
Now, I want you can tell this nigga on an ego trip because hold on. You can tell this nigga on an ego trip. Like these niggas is all going through ego trips. So what's the point of the money? What's the point of holding a bunch of money? Damn, these niggas is bitches with a stack of money in here. What the is that supposed to be an unbothered demeanor? Because you just look dumb.
Comment and subscribe.
These niggas be scary as hell, man. Can y'all hear me?
And why it look like he got dentures in his mouth? Your teeth look too perfect for you. They don't match with your mouth. Them teeth don't match with his mouth. They look perfect, like he got them all drilled down to the same length. Who teeth look that damn perfect? And they look like they pop. They looking like they popping out his mouth.
These get on the internet.
Look at it. Look at it. Look. They all the same. Every tooth is the exact same size.
All this. Can y'all hear me or not?
Yeah, exactly. Who needs to keep doing that?
Can y'all hear me or not, bro? My live up, bro. I'm trying to tell the story so I can.
And he already got caught flexing with fake money, so we can't even. We don't even know. We don't even know.
I got shit to do. He said, "On Bloods, yeah, I can hear you." All right, bet. So look, these niggas be scary as hell, bro. These niggas get on the internet talking all this tough shit, all this crazy shit, and then when you see it, what? What?
Nigga, if you lick your goddamn lip, nobody lick. Who lips need to be licked that many times? He worse than Young Pharaoh.
Get the grabbing pepper spray out there purse, running and shit.
That nigga got a roll of choppers in his mouth. He said that nigga grabbed the pepper spray out his girlfriend's purse. God damn. He said that nigga grabbed the pepper spray out of his girlfriend's purse. Yeah, that's what they is. Veneers. That's what they call it. That's what it looked like he got on his mouth. He got them veneers, them fake teeth that you just click over top of your real ones. He said this nigga grabbed the pepper spray out of his girlfriend's pocketbook and pepper sprayed him. He ain't even pepper sprayed him directly. He sprayed it in the air. Running.
Man, I don't want no smoke with none of you. If I knew that you niggas was gonna get on the internet, talk all this gangster, all this crazy shit, and reach in your girl purse and start spraying pepper spray in the air, running while you like it's a trail, running with pepper spray. What the?
He said the pepper spray looked like a trail. It's train smoke. That's how fast he was running. He said he was spraying pepper spray. He grabbed the pepper spray out of his girlfriend's purse and started spraying it. He was running so fast that shit looked like train smoke. goddamn. Soldier Boy was gonna knock that eye out.
You niggas so scared of me, y'all gotta pull out pepper spray out your bitch purse, running with pepper spray. What the fuck?
Yeah, Charleston making Texas look bad. He making Texas look bad.
I thought you was gangsters. Pulling out pepper spray.
But he a senior citizen though. So he think he got the right. He considered himself a disabled senior citizen. So and Charleston White mind, he got the right to do it.
On the dashboard. Stop talking about Big Draco. Stop saying my name. Got you pulling out pepper spray doing the dash. Caught you with your bitch.
Charleston White like 50.
Caught you with your bitch. And he thought this shit was sweet. Caught you with your bitch. He reached in his bitch purse, pulled out some pepper spray. What the fuck?
I caught you with your bitch, nigga, as he trying to pick the stack of money up. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen. Look at him trying to pick the money up. I caught you with your bitch, nigga, trying to hold the money together. Oh man, I've never seen somebody struggle to flex so hard in my fucking life. He got Young Pharaoh beat. I ain't never seen nobody try to struggle to flex, nigga. What I don't understand is if you got all these millions of dollars, like if it's already public record, what's the point of showing it unless you don't really have it? Because you ever notice that the real millionaires, like the real millionaires, like once it's public that you're a millionaire, like Waka Flocka said, what's the point? Why am I going to keep spending money and pulling money out the bank to show that I have money when the world already knows I have money? I'm not going to be pulling out $100,000 out the bank just to be on fucking Instagram. Everybody know I got money already. All you doing is showing them that you got loose money around all the time. And you can't even guarantee that's real money because like he was one of the first niggas to get caught flexing with fake money.
This shit was sweet. Caught you with your bitch. He reached in his bitch purse, pulled out some pepper spray. What the fuck? What the fuck? Pulled out some pepper spray and sprayed it in the air. Nigga ain't even went to spraying it in a circle.
He said that nigga sprayed it in a circle.
Scary ass nigga, man. Wrong with this, bro? I ain't never seen a nigga in my life pull pepper spray out his bitch purse and spray it in the air and take off running. Never seen it. This nigga act like I was finna kill him, bro. This nigga said, ah!
He said that nigga said, ah! Start spraying pepper spray. Oh, god damn. And the thing about it is, motherfuckers will be like, yo, what's Charleston White gonna say? Oh, this nigga, he think it's funny. He think this shit is hilarious. But you can tell he's trying to, like, save face and not look like a bitch because his laugh is fake as shit. Like, his laugh is some of the fakest shit I've ever seen. Like, his laugh is fake as fuck. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where Charleston White responds.
I think after the day.
Hold up.
Them niggas might have to regroup and leave me alone. Yeah. They all what kind of nigga?
Yeah.
Mason nigga? Me.
What kind of nigga Mason nigga? But he think this shit funny. See, this is what bothers me about this nigga. Like, he think it's cool to do what he doing. He can keep provoking people and then doing whole fuck shit like this, provoking people into an altercation so he can pepper spray them, or he can call the cops on them, or he can call their probation officer. That's what makes him a fuck nigga to me. Like, you're provoking people into doing shit. Like, you're not really trying to help the community. You're trying to lock half of it the fuck away, causing chaos.
You walking around with mace, you goddamn right, nigga. Shit, nigga, I done threw hard on a nigga.
Hey, look, I'm gonna go buy me some fucking mace, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a contract with a mace company. Yeah, I'm trying to get a contact with a mace company.
Oh,
you
man.
want to see something? I'm trying to get the video footage right now from the security company, from the people over there to get the tape, because I want to show y'all what that mace did to them 12 niggas. Them niggas ass went to oohing and eyeing. They didn't know what to do. And they were delirious. I'm keep telling y'all, them niggas were delirious. He kept asking me, did you mace me? Yeah, nigga. Say that shit to the shit out of me.
I've never heard of a nigga Mason nigga in my life.
Man, well, Soulja Boy always hollering about he the first or something. He the first nigga get maced in Miami.
He said, yeah. Okay, I can't lie. That shit was funny. He said Soulja Boy always want to say he the first or something. He could be the first nigga to say I got sprayed with mace in Miami. That shit was funny. He said Soulja Boy always want to say he the first or something. You can say his ass was the first nigga to get sprayed with mace in his face in Miami.
I'm the first rapper to do this. Yeah, nigga, you the first goddamn rapper to get here with jail spray, nigga, in the mace, and didn't know what to do when they hit you.
Damn, that shit is crazy.
Say, lady, put these niggas in a situation.
Quad, what's up?
Simulation drills, like the police. See if these niggas can handle this mace and teach them what to do. Yeah, he's supposed to immediately get his ass in the car and get to the nearest eye washing station.
Damn.
I'm buying my kids mace today.
Hey, I teach my daughter and my son, you use the mace. Now that knife is for you and that nigga one-on-one. That mace is for when a group of niggas is trying to jump you. You neutralize the situation. Yeah, it levels the playing field. Didn't nobody want to fight no more. Whatever they had on
nobody wanted to fight no more. All right, man, I'm gonna stop this right here and get on out of here. Got a lot of shit to do. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, every time, you guys will make this guy lit. This live lit. But I'm going to get on out of here. It's your boy, the one and only. Brenda's baby, Remy L. My Ot. You were just tuned into my Ot TV. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Till then, peace.
You better be careful, little buddy.